What's going on, everybody? Christian Ballard here at Ballard Sports Media, coming at you live, reacting to the Alabama Crimson Tide, ranked right there at 25, taking on number 4 Kentucky. Obviously, you could look at this and say it's at Rupp Arena, 7-point spread. Not that Bama doesn't have a chance, but obviously Kentucky being a big favorite, 21-5 on the year, 10-3 in SEC play. The Tide are 17-9, 7-6 in the conference. Bama, they definitely could boost their shot at a tournament spot with a win today, especially coming in 3 games straight with wins. A late buzzer beater over Arkansas, blowing out Ole Miss, which I don't know if I'd say blowing out, but they win by 14 there a few weeks back. And then Mississippi State winning by 5. So, and of course, Kentucky, if anything, they would win today, take advantage of being at home, but also take advantage of the fact, too, that you come off a loss. Like Alabama has been red hot or crimson hot, I don't know, the past couple weeks. So, I mean, it does make things interesting. I mean, I really think that this is, favoring Kentucky, sure. Can Alabama get the upset? I think absolutely they could, but it just makes you curious. Does Alabama use their win streak as momentum from the past few weeks, or does Kentucky use the loss as motivation? That's really the big question to ask. So let me turn the TV down just a bit. That's one of the little things we do. Alpha Insurance. So you got for Kentucky some key players: Ty Washington, Oscar Shubwe. I don't even know. Severe Wheeler, who leads the team in assists at 7.1. And by the way, the other, like Oscar Shibwe, someone correct me on how you say that, but he leads the team in points at 16.2. He leads in rebounds at 15.3. He's got 2 steals. He's got 1.4 blocks on the year. Just an incredible player. It's really been the key go-to guy, but obviously we know about Kentucky and what they've been historically, and they're not going away anytime soon, really. I mean, John Calipari has produced 3 draft picks at number 1, 48 first-round picks. I mean, he's set some good records and just done an incredible job. I mean, historically good teams in basketball, I think, start with Duke and then Kentucky, and you go from there. But obviously they can have their up and down years, but they're having a great season this year. They kind of took a step back last year. But we'll see what happens today. I'm confident Alabama can get it done. I think that they come off this couple-game win streak, and they use it as motivation and momentum. So Shibwe is how you say it. Leads the NCAA 15.3 rebounds per game. Oscar Shibwe for Kentucky. And Alabama, what they have to do, Kentucky plays really good inside defense. They have to shoot the 3, but they have to find ways to go up, make layups, and just score. You know what, Alabama, just score. Just score. I know they can do that, but, I mean, the fact it's a 7-point spread in favor of the Cats, and Alabama has only a 14.5% chance to win this game. It'd be a huge, huge upset if Nate Oates and his boys can get it done. 3rd season at Alabama, 59-31, a great record. He's at 65 win percentage. Calipari in his 13th season at Kentucky, 360 and 98, 78 winning percentage. Incredible. It's not even close between these two coaches. You got one that's been there, done that. You got one that's been around. Remember his days at Buffalo. Nate Oates did a pretty fantastic job. He gets the offer. He goes to Alabama, and he wants to build it into a championship program. He's so far so good, but I think it's still a long way from like being a dynasty or a historical figure. But I think they could. I still think like this team could be built for a championship this year. I know it might sound crazy, but if they just get it together and be consistent, they have a chance. The tip-off goes into the favor of the Tide here to start. And they take it past half court. Shackelford. Here's a layup, and it's no good. Rebounded, but picked up by the Tide. We got number 14 with it. Is Keon Ellis. Gets it to Shackelford. Gets it back outside. And that is Quinterly. He can't get it. They blow a whistle. It's rebounded. And a three for Alabama in favor. And here on the board early with Shaq. I shouldn't say that. Shackelford. It's not Shaquille O'Neal. Working around outside the perimeter here. Kentucky with it. Shibwe for three, and it's good. Tied. Actually, I'm sorry, that was 2 points for Kentucky. Ellis gets three. So back and forth, some good offense, great tempo. It's 6-2 in favor of the Crimson Tide. Kentucky with it. Working. 34. Pump fakes. Can't get it. Gets his own rebound. Gets back outside. Here's a shot for two, and it's no good. And there with the rebound for the Crimson Tide was number 10, Charles Bediako, who's a freshman. Gets it back outside. Hesitates. Bediako with it now. I'm sorry. That's it's no good. Bediako with the rebound, though. That was Delaney Hurd, number 12 out there. We really don't play him much. Working for two, and it's good. The update, give Alabama the two they got. But it's 8-4, Kentucky down. This will be a huge win for the Tide. Definitely boost them in the rankings. Here's a slam dunk there for the Tide as number 14 is Keon Ellis. Keon Ellis is a key guy that I think has made a lot of noise this year. And definitely getting better each game anytime he plays. And here's a floater for two for the Cats. That was their number 12 is Keon Brooks. Juwan Gary with three. What's up, Nate? How you doing? Good to see you, buddy. And they're scoring so fast. I missed that, but it looks like 31 for Kentucky. It's a three-pointer. So 13-9. I wish we could go on a run and invert that score and not give up points. It'd be 31-9. Shout out to Tom Brady beating the Chiefs. Two for Bama. Brooks gets the rebound, Throws it up. It's no good. And Shackelford gets the rebound. Here's alley-oop, and it's up and good. Bediako with a slam dunk. Bediako coming through today. Make it 17-9. 15.5 to play. They blow a whistle with Kentucky having the ball, and Charles Bediako gets pushed on the court. Nice. Great start, team. Great start. 17-9. ESPN Online does not want to update. You would think the worldwide leader in sports, though, would be ahead of CBS. So Alabama coming through early, playing probably one of their better defensive games. You got Juwan Gary so far, 1 of 1 on his field goal. He's got a 3-pointer, so he's got 3 points so far. Charles Bediako with 2. Keon Ellis really coming through with 5 points so far. Let's see. Oh, now they updated. Okay, that's good. Let me share the stream out on Facebook. Y'all share it out. Let's keep growing the channel, man. I love y'all. I appreciate you. And let's have a good game today for sure. Nate says, did you hear what Mahomes said to his fiance and little brother and said that they won't attend to any more games? What are your thoughts? I did not hear that. Mahomes said don't show up to the games anymore? Or because I know for sure he's not saying he's not going to attend the games. He has to. He's the quarterback. So I did not hear that, Nate. That's interesting. Let's see. Been a little while since Kentucky's been on top. They're showing pictures from the 2012 championship against Kansas where they won 67 to 59. I guess that's the last time they won it. Oh, I need to get my computer charger. Hold on 1 second. Looks like Kentucky got 2. It's 17-11. Oh, Keon Ellis trying to hold on. Gets it inside. Hold on. Here's a shot for 3. No good. Rebounded by Kentucky. Update the score here. Kentucky with it now, working around the court. Inside the lane, goes up for a layup, and it's good as number 31 gets it in. Kellen Grady, 6'5", 205, senior from Boston, Massachusetts. Austin. Working for three here. Got it. Alabama extends it. That's number 14 there, our guy, Bediako. I'm sorry, that's Keon Ellis. Bediako is number 10 there. It is 20-15. Comments. What's happening to the Kitties? I don't know, man. They just aren't playing the defense like they need to. I mean, Alabama's definitely coming in with great tempo that they're playing with. This one's rebounded as they could not get the layup. There was number 3, J.D. Davidson. Number 31 for the Cats takes a shot for three, can't get it. That was Kellen Grady. We've talked about a little bit. Gets a rebound. Grady working. Here's a shot by Jacob Topin, number 0, and Brooks gets the rebound. Slam dunk. ESPN is still behind. Update the score here. Alabama gets 3. Kentucky not able to do much inside. Let me fix this real quick. Maybe if I go back to the game, it will update. Let's see. What? Better? Okay. Yeah. Quick question for everybody. I'll give y'all a few minutes. If you can find this, well, congratulations to you. But what was the last time? They face practically every year. They alternate. Well, really, I guess you kind of play every team in the SEC like a home and home twice a year. But if you go back, what was the last time Alabama won in a packed house, really, in Rupp Arena? This is pretty much full. I mean, it seems like it's a good crowd at Rupp right now. But the last time they won at Rupp Arena, if anyone could tell me and what the score was, let me know. I have it pulled up, but I'm testing y'all here as it's rebounded and it goes out. Looks like 23 Kentucky had his hands on it there. Couldn't keep it inside. That was Hopkins. And a reminder, too, by the way, it was 2 weeks ago these teams played in Coleman Coliseum. Alabama got the win, but it's been a little while. Oh, Kentucky trying to hold on to it. Davidson for Alabama tried to take a shot. It was rebounded. I should say, well, he actually tried to get a pass outside to, who's that? Keon Ellis, I'm sorry. Let's see the comments. What's the question, says Nate? I'm asking, I got a trivia question pulled up here, but when's the last time Alabama won with a big crowd, big enough, like at Rupp Arena? If you guys could figure out maybe the year. Because it's a packed house here, and it's a big deal as we get a 3-pointer up and good there by Shackelford. By Shackelford there. Let me give the 2 to Kentucky, by the way. (2014). I'm going to go ahead and tell you. So I got it pulled up here. You can go read this on UA.com. But actually, they did beat them a couple years ago. But the last time they actually won in a full, like, Rupp Arena, which is a big deal, like a big crowd, was actually, let's see. I lost it. 2006. They beat them by 20. So I got a commercial break here. So far, Alabama playing the better game here, and this would be a much-needed road win. It would definitely add to the resume, of course, for March Madness. But again, I mentioned you got a 21-5, 4-seed in Kentucky, 10-3 in conference play. Alabama having it's an okay year. I think that them being ranked is really the only good thing going for them. But they're 17-9, not too good in conference play. 7-6. At least not good compared to Kentucky. But again, a win here would be huge, and they're off to a good start. There we go. I knew I updated that. I don't know why StreamYard, when I make a banner like this, it doesn't update on the screen right away. I gotta click off of it and go back. But overall, some great offenses. Obviously, Kentucky's really good defensively. They're not showing you're not seeing the Kentucky that you've seen all year. I mean, they're hitting some good shots. They've made 1 of 3 3-point shots so far. You had Grady get one. You had Toppin, Shebue, Brooks get some points, but all field goals. I do like the 3-point shooting that they're talking about here. You have guys like Ellis. They're just getting the right angle. Bediako, Ellis, guys like that out there. Guys that Keon Ellis has been a rising star the past year or so. Shackelford he's been there, done that. Bediako is one of those new up-and-coming guys for the Crimson Tide that Nate Oates can work with. He's having a heck of a day so far, too. It'll be the first free throws here. Damian Collins, a 6'9" freshman, is up and good for his first points of the afternoon. And his second one is right down the middle, too. 26-19, still in favor of Alabama. Working around here, Quinterly with it. Gets it for 3. Got it. Woo! Let's go, boys. Keon Ellis with that. Good job. 10-point game now. Kentucky with it. Try to go for a layup. Couldn't get it. Davidson with the rebound. Keon Ellis going for it. Gets it outside of Davidson. Number 3, he works outside. He shoots for 3. Can't get it. Right off the rim. Rebound. Picked up by the Wildcats. Is number 23, Bryce Hopkins, who gets it to Allen, who gets it outside, and they call a foul as Damian Collins, freshman from Atlanta, Texas, try to get it up there. Let me try this. Let me go back to this game here because it does kill me that it doesn't update the way it should. Here we go. Free throw up and good for Kentucky. Damian Collins with 4 points now on the afternoon. He gets 2 of 2 on his free throws. Nate says, I think you could be a great commentator. I appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, I really want to be a talk show host. You know, Feinbaum kind of got me into not necessarily sports, but just wanting to be a journalist or a broadcaster. I'd like to have a talk show and just talk with the audience, but I don't know. You got to be very consistent with the play-by-play. Juwan Gary at the free throw line. I just got a mask on. What is this? Here's a throw up and good. Oh, nope. Called it too early. See if he makes this next one. And he will not. Misses 2 out of 2. So he's 0 for 2. Get the rebound here. Number 0, long pass inside. Goes up and a takeaway. Nope. Going to keep it and get it to number 4. Kentucky scores. Damian Collins with that. A foul. I guess they're calling on James Rojas. And I guess they blow a whistle. They're not going to call it. The forward, Keon Brooks, goes to the line. He misses his first. One foul for Kentucky today, 5 for Alabama. Free throw. This one's up and good. Make it a 7-point game here. Kentucky's still down. 9:59 left in the first half. So Bama gets the ball back here. 13 gets it to start out. That's Javon Quinterly. Here's a shot for 3, and it's up and good. Let's go, Keon Ellis. Keon Ellis having a heck of a day today. Getting 3 right there. 32-22. Working. Back outside. Back inside. 34 goes up for a layup and no good. They call whistle there. It's number 34, Oscar Shibwe for Kentucky. The 6'9", 255 junior from Lubumbashi, Congo. What the heck is that? Free throw up and good. Oh, hold on. Free throw up and good to make it an 8-point game, 9:20 and counting. It's time for Bediako in the Tide. Working inside. Goes back out. Works all the way. Driving for three. Got it. 3 points for Bama there. That was Bediako. That was Ellis, I'm sorry. Why do I keep mixing them up? Works inside, floater for two, got it. 35-26. Kentucky down. And Alabama playing some good defense, but Kentucky firing back. Because of that slow start, they're still down. Here's a rebound, no good. Missed it. Working around the perimeter here. Number 12 takes a shot for Kentucky. It's no good. As Keon Brooks tried to get that one. And Alabama does get the rebound. It was Keon Ellis. Here's a shot for three. No good. Keon Ellis gets the batted ball. He goes down, and they call foul. 35-26, 7:58 first quarter. They go to commercial break. First half, I should say. Alabama is having probably one of the better games I've seen this year. I mean, they're shooting the three. They're playing inside. They're playing good defense and getting some stops. Kentucky just is having a hard time of going up and answering after Alabama scores. Coach Oates talked about the game this week. He said, we've got to do a good job of keeping Charles out of foul trouble. He's had problems scoring over length, but he's great at getting his own misses, like getting his own rebounds. Yeah, Bediako's been a guy to get some fouls this year for us, but he hasn't really had much today. One turnover for Alabama, 8 points in the paint. They have not hit a free throw, but Kentucky is 7 of 8 on those. But the 3-point shots is what's keeping Alabama in this game so far. It's incredible. Keon Ellis didn't score at all on Mississippi State Wednesday night. He's got 17 today. Come on, Bama. Hey, we want a basket. And they don't get it. Rebounded. Taken back by Kentucky. Working inside. Great defense, great coverage there for Alabama around the perimeter, going inside the paint. And a slam dunk there for the Cats. Jacob Topin got it for 2, 35-28, a 7-point game. Here's a shot for 3. No good. Rebounded. Picked up by the Cats there is Sheway. Almost went out of bounds there. Keon Brooks able to keep it alive. Gets it back to Sheway. Sheway goes up. Gets it to number 10. And he tries to take a shot. And it's no good. Davion Mintz was number 10. Alabama has it now. Gets it to Davidson. Davidson gets it. Working with it, Bediako. Here's a shot for 2, and it's up and good there for Shackelford. And they get a turnover. They get a takeaway here now. Davidson working outside. 5 of 9 2-pointers today. 9 of 16 and 3-pointers. And Alabama gets 2 there with Davidson's layup. Here's a shot for 2. No good. Rebounded. Davidson being that key guy there. He bounces it on the court. Bediako with it now. (41-28). I missed the shot there. They did get 2. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. There we go. ESPN's updated now. Let's take a look at this here. Right. Bediako got that last alley-oop a little while back. Not too bad. You look at this game. Alabama's just gone on this insane run today. I mean, there's no answer that Kentucky has. I mean, they're answering with points, but Alabama got off, didn't they? I think like a 10-0 start. They just got off really high, and Kentucky hasn't been able to really catch up too much. But here's 3 to make it a 10-point game at least. Grady with 8 points today for the Cats. And this one rolls out of bounds on Alabama. It is Shackelford there. 4:45 left. Key guy out there is War, Lance War from Camden, New Jersey for Kentucky. Two fouls for the Cats, 6 fouls for Alabama, which, again, Alabama having 6 fouls, giving the ball to Kentucky, and Kentucky taking advantage of some of those, but Alabama still overall just playing good defense. Is this game over? No, it's not over yet, Nate. Might as well be. I'm not even sure what they're reviewing. The what? Flagrant foul. Oh, okay. Yeah. That was Mills that pushed off of him for Alabama. But it's like unsportsmanlike conduct and targeting, like a mix of that in basketball. Yeah. He gone. He gone. Okay, like 2 free throws. 3. Okay. Oh, it's like a wide open shot. Like, okay. Right. I think we had that at some of the Wallace games last week. I think so. I just didn't know that's what it was. Yeah, it was like wide open. Everyone had to spread out or leave the court. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So flagrant 1, avoidable, unnecessary contact or hooking, pushing, holding a player from behind to prevent a score is 2 shots, ball to offended team. The flagrant 2 is excessive, severe, or extreme contact with an opponent while the ball is live, 2 shots, possession, and ejection on the player that caused the foul. Yeah. Or if it's that second one. Oh, and ejection. Yeah. Hit the bricks. Right. Okay. And you can choose. Yeah. Whoever takes the shot. Oh, so it's not even so much the player that got. You get to choose, like, if you want to put your best player. Yeah. He can't miss, so he's going to the line. But I've been on the bench, coach. What do you. Yeah. Yeah. And you played it. My grandmother played basketball and other sports. What? Pennsylvania state title. She's an athlete for sure. She talks about it a lot and just. Do you see where, did I tell you that Coach Oates got ejected in Alabama's last game, I think? He was asked to leave. I don't remember what I guess he was just arguing with the refs or said some language or something, which is not like him. Right. Very polite. He was just using his inside words. Okay, here's a wide open free throw, and it's no good. That's number 10 for the Cats, by the way. That's at the line, Davion Mintz. Wide open. Second one's good. Make it a 9-point game. It was 11-1. Okay. Right. Okay. And they blow a whistle, too, now. Shackelford slipped there and didn't really have enough height on the ball. Okay. Hold on. I'm going to Google this. We're going to look at these rules here. Maybe something good to clip and talk about later. What's it called? It's called a flay. Okay. Okay, we're going to take a quick break from this game here. We're going to look at these flagrant fouls. So let's take a look at what this is. So in basketball, a flagrant foul is a personal foul that involves excessive or violent contact that could injure the fouled player. A flagrant foul may be unintentional or purposeful. The latter type is also called an intentional foul in the NBA. However, not all intentional fouls are flagrant fouls, as it is an accepted strategy to intentionally commit a foul without intent to injure in order to regain possession of the ball while minimizing how much time elapses on the game clock. And they got scholastic rules for the NCAA, and I guess that's saying high school, but let's look at the NCAA. So, and it goes on. Let's see. So, NCAA Playing Rules Oversight Panel adopted the flagrant term before the 2011 season. So we're going back 10 years for both men's and women's basketball. However, the NCAA Women's Rules Committee abandoned the term flagrant effective with the 2017 and 18 season in favor of FIVA's unsportsmanlike and disqualifying terms. So basically, it's still called flagrant in men's, but in women's, they call it basically like they do in football, unsportsmanlike conduct. Okay. Flagrant 1 involves excessive or severe contact during a live ball, including especially when a player swings an elbow and makes illegal non-excessive contact with an opponent's above the shoulders, basically hitting the face. It's like a face mask or targeting or something in football. Includes the former intentional foul of fouling an opposing player to prevent an easy breakaway score. Right. Oh, okay. So it's different from targeting, but it's kind of like a face mask call. Like, yeah. Flagrant 2 says it's a disqualifying foul in women's, but it involves unsportsmanlike conduct that is extreme in nature, like when a player swings an elbow excessively, makes contact above the shoulders, or excessive or severe contact during a dead ball in men only. I'm gonna put this in the I'm gonna put this in the comments for you guys if anyone wants to check it out later. But that's interesting on what a flagrant call is in men's and women's basketball. Little education today. And it's a weekend. I'm trying to avoid that today. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Now, could you have like they could review it and find that it's neither, right? And they just kind of got it right. It's a foul, but what it is, if it's flagrant or if it's flagrant 1 or 2 or whatever, is always the question. Okay, you want to join me in the booth?
Is color person?
I'm actually more so better at the color commentating than I am the play-by-play in those, because I can't keep up. But I could say, "Hey, that was a good shot." I could be the next Gary Danielson. What? Commentator. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's commentator. If y'all don't get that joke, we joke a little bit about the governor here, which is a great governor in Alabama, Kay Ivey. We love her to death, but she's been in office for quite some time. We call her, how long has it been? Governor Meemaw is just old.
She's grandma. Meemaw.
I'm updating this score. Kentucky has 34 now, Alabama 44. Tell Clemson we can score 44 points and something too. 350, Oscar Thibwe has 6 points. He goes to the line. 2 of 3 on his field goals. It's missed. Davidson picks up the rebound. This is the greatest basketball stream, by the way. This is awesome. Davidson has it. Davidson working, hands it off real quick to Quinterly. Quinterly goes in, goes up for a layup, and it's good. Let's go. Let's go. Makes it a 12-point game there. And I'll say it, I haven't said it today, but you guys know you want to hear it one time. Roll Tide. Kentucky gets 2 on the board there. So Quinterly makes that layup. I didn't see, I guess that was Thibwe for Kentucky. What'd you say? Yeah. 2:42 and counting in the first half. That was Oscar Thibwe with the layup there. That last shot. Kellen Grady gets a defensive rebound. He's got 8 points today. He's 3 of 6 on his field goals. Boston. I like the Tom Brady little skit though. I don't know if that was like a Super Bowl thing or if it was like SNL, but they have this Tom Brady video out there where he's at this store and they know it's Tom Brady, but it's like, can you do your Boston accent? And he says, I'm not actually from Boston. He gets like really ticked off. Boston. Oh, is it? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Kentucky has it. 2:37 to go. Working. And it's no good there. That's their go-to guy was Shebue. He couldn't get it. They blow a whistle here. It's Kentucky possession. I guess a foul on Alabama. Kentucky's going to throw it in. Gets it to number 12. Keon Brooks with that one. Here's a shot, and Brooks gets it for 2. Little floater. Cuts it down to 8 points now. Grady with 10, 4 of 7 on his field goals. Alabama with it, though, going inside, layup, and it's no good. But they pick it up. They throw it back outside. Wide open Shackelford. Can't get it. Kentucky playing some defense now. Working inside the perimeter. Goes up, and it's good for 2. Cuts it down. They're talking about the great strength that he had. It's now 46-40. Oh, what was that? I just kind of looked back up and I saw the ball fly out of bounds and him go down. Number 10 for Kentucky had it. Oh, Quinterly just went up at him. He slid on his back. And he's going to be called on for a couple free throws, 2 shots. Davion Mintz has 3 points today. I get it now. It took me a second. 1, 2, 2 shots. The first one's good, 46-41. Shut up, LSU fans. 2019 score. Burrow. I do feel for Burrow, though. I was hoping he'd win the Super Bowl. Maybe next year. And they're 2 of 2 there at the line. Davion Mintz makes both. 8-0 run in the last minute 50 for Kentucky. And they get the rebound. No good. Shackelford could not quite hit that shot. This is a good game. I mean, Alabama started off red hot, and Kentucky's just picked up their defense, and really their offense has been able to put some points together. And fouled on is number 12 for Kentucky. He goes to the line. Keon Brooks, we talked about him a little bit, from Fort Wayne, Indiana. He's 6'7". Yeah. Free throw up and good for Brooks. 3-point game now. 46-43. Here's a shot, and it's up and good. Oh, now we got a game here before halftime. Now we got a game. 46-44. 10-0 run in the last 2 minutes and 4 seconds for Kentucky. Alabama with it, looking to stretch the lead here to a 2-possession game before the half with 56 seconds and counting. Working inside. Shackelford goes up. Can't get it. Takeaway for the Cats. Works outside for 3. Oh! Takes a lead. The first lead for the Cats. Number 31 went up for it. Kellen Grady. Oh, my gosh. 41.5 seconds. Kentucky, you ain't joking. Oh, I got to give them props there. They go to commercial break. I'm going to step aside real quick. Give me 1 second. But this game just got interesting, folks. 1 second. Be right back. We're going to Brothers tonight. I'm back, folks. 20 seconds and counting here. Kentucky up by 1. They have possession. Ten seconds. Alabama tries to get the ball back. Can't do it. Can they get a buzzer beater to extend the lead? They're down 1. Oh, fighting for it. Point. Oh, they can't get it off in time. They don't make the shot anyway. 10 had it for Kentucky. Go to the half here. Honestly, I'm pretty proud of Alabama. I just hate that the defense is kind of faltered. That's the word, right? Man, you can't have any excuses, by the way, for this first half of play, Alabama, with how the defense. But I got to give props to Kentucky. I know they're Kentucky. It's at Rupp. But again, as I mentioned earlier, I mean, it has been a couple years since Alabama's won here. Not like it's been 50 years, but I think I said, what did I say? It was like 17 or something. It had been a little while. I mean, they beat Kentucky recently. So it is halftime. Overall, man, this game is awesome. Let me refresh this. Let's look at some stats here. So Juwan Gary on his field goals, he's got 3 points. The key guy, though, is Keon Ellis for Alabama. And the lead scorer is Grady, who's 5 of 8 on his field goals inside. And he's 3 of 4 on his three-pointers so far. He's got 3 rebounds and an assist. And Quinterly cannot hit any threes. He's 0 of 3 so far. He's got 2 field goals for us, though. Darius Miles, he can't shoot at all, but he's good on the defense. He got a steal, turnover. He's a guy we play defensively. But still. Breaking news is Chris Paul, CP3 for the Suns, obviously, indicates his right thumb injury might force him to miss some time for the Suns. And breaking news out of the NFL, the Steelers have named Brian Flores the senior defensive assistant and linebackers coach. Remember, he left because of some comments with the Dolphins, and they brought in who is it? O'Daniel, who identifies as human. God bless him. Exactly. Whatever we had in the first half to start out, I think they need to bring it back in the second half because that's what's going to help them win the game is hitting the 3-point shots. They also got to play some defense because if you can't play defense, then you're giving up points. And if you're giving up points, you're probably not going to win the game. I mean, it's proven facts. Right, Pop? I don't even know if he knows what I said. Because if you're not making points, you're not going to win the game. Oh, man. How much of an upset, though, would this be? Because reminder, Kentucky is 4 right now in the top 25, and Alabama's right there. They just got in the rankings. You imagine – I mean, if this was at Coleman Coliseum, that's one thing. They go to Rupp Arena, that's a tough place. That's like – how do I put this without cussing on here? That's like the devil's land. You can't make it out. You go there, your dreams die. I mean, Kentucky's good at home, really. Yeah, do me a favor, guys, on Facebook and on YouTube. Share it out. Let's keep growing the channel. Hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Really would appreciate it. Love y'all. Hopefully, Nate Oates doesn't get ejected from this game like he did last week. Coach Oates.
Bless his heart.
Bless his heart. I'll definitely have to make a post game after this, or at some point. But hey, what time are we going to try to leave? Okay, I'm just making sure. That's all. Just random questions. I'm making conversation. Oh, this will be good. I think, is this one happening now? East Lansing, you got Michigan State and Illinois. I must have missed this one.
I'm done. No dust. Hang close up.
You got it?
It's something. It's his room. Yeah, this is the vacuum in the closet full of dust.
Crab legs.
That's not another for another 5 or 6 hours, right?
On here? Like mute it? Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. Although, you're missing out. It's funny.
She wants to take it.
Yeah, I get it. Starbucks has a pistachio latte. It's weird the ads that show up on ESPN for me. I don't know if I want to try that. I'm not. I guess pistachios are okay. But Florida's up on Auburn right now, 7-3. That just started. When does that start? Or did it already start, the PGA Tour?
It's already started.
Oh, okay.
Pebble Creek was the first time, wasn't it?
Okay. Let me get my computer and I'll look it up. Just type. Let's see. PGA Tour. They're at the Genesis Open. Let's see. Pebble Beach. That is, yeah, that started the 3rd. Yeah, that started back on February 3rd, but before that, it looks like they had, oh no, this is all out of order based on date. This is ridiculous.
Leave, please. Leave, please. I'm leaving, okay?
Come on. I put up with it every single day, and I can't escape it.
Do you want to?
Don't make me talk. No. Shout out to all the Texas football fans out there, by the way. See you week 2. So.
Yeah, so that's Senator Tuberville to you, motherfucker.
Birthday is not till next week.
He's not wrong. Today's Saturday. The week starts tomorrow. So. Tennessee, Arkansas should be a good one later at 3 Central, of course. But end of second half. What is going on here? So first half stats here, 46 field goal percentage for Bama, 50 for Kentucky. They're highlighting on the free throws. Alabama's had quite a few fouls, 15 of them. But at least there were 15 free throws, so they've had around, I'd say 12 or 13, but have to come into the second half if you're Alabama. You've been playing some good inside defense, but you got to play outside. Just not give up a lot of threes. Alabama's going to get possession here to start and get back to it. Let me update this. Let's see. Kentucky has the ball. Working with it now. Gets a pass outside to Davion Mintz. Mintz gets it back to Sharp. Here's a shot, and it's up and good for 2. Make it a 3-point game. Gosh. Here's a layup, and did that go through? Okay. I couldn't tell there. There were hands in the way, but they get it. Make it a 1-point game. Turnover here. Alabama working with it. Bediako passes it. That was Keon Ellis, I'm sorry. He gets it to Juwan Holt. Ellis turns it over. It's picked off. Number 12, Keon Brooks, the key go-to guy for Kentucky today. He gets it into Davion Mintz, who gets it outside to Grady. Goes up. No good. Kentucky gets a rebound. Sheboy. And gets it in. Play some defense. Come on, Bama. Up.
Which one would you like, dear?
17:47 and counting, 20 on the play clock, the shot clock, I should say. Kentucky with it. They blow a whistle. They call contact on Quinterly. Davion Mintz was in on it. So bad. There's a deep three-pointer for the Cats to extend the lead. What a play. Wow. Come on, Bama. You got to pick this up. Get some threes of your own. Here we go. Davison goes up for a layup. We'll take it. Good enough. Makes it a 4-point game, 54-50. Gets a block. He goes. Assisted. They pick it up on the rebound, and it's good. It's good for Alabama. Keon Ellis. Now it's becoming more of an offensive game in the second half. Just a big shootout with some turnovers in the middle. And they called foul on Ellis, so he's going to go to the line. I guess 2. Here's his first. Just 1. That's all right. Down 1 point. Alabama. 54-53. They're 4 of 6 on their free throws. Kentucky's 12 of 15. Kentucky with possession now, working inside the paint. And Alabama's going to save it in bounds, gets a takeaway there, showing some toughness on defense. Davidson with it. He drives and can't get it. It goes out of bounds there. Number 12 for Kentucky was in on it a little bit, was Keon Brooks. 2 turnovers in this half so far for each team, not even 4 minutes in. 16-10 left to play. Here's a shot for 3, and it's good. Alabama takes the lead. 2 lead changes so far. Alabama has led by 13. That's the biggest they've had. Kentucky by 6, and they get 3. After a cheap move, pushing down. Yeah, there was a charge. That was worse than a credit card. Oh, gets the rebound. Loses the ball. It's picked up by the Cats. They're going back the other way. Alley-oop. Oh. All right. You want to play? Huh? Okay. Playing good. Man. Picking up the tempo there. That was 31. He threw it in the alley-oop play with number 12. You had, who is it? Kellen Grady to Keon Brooks, the 2 main guys that we've talked about this afternoon. This is a great game. Let's see some of these guys. Toppin so far, 9 points for Kentucky. The guy that leads it, though, is Grady. He's been the key go-to guy. He's 4 or 5 in his three-pointers. On his field goals, he's 6 of 9, 2 assists, 3 rebounds. Lead scorer for Alabama, 20 points for Keon Ellis. Incredible game. He's having one of his better ones so far this year, probably of his career. 7 of 9 on his field goals, 5 of 6 on the 3-point plays, and 3 rebounds. FDZ yogurt in the chat. That alley oop though, yeah, that was actually pretty good. I'll give him props. 12 points for Oscar Shibu today. 7 rebounds, 5 of 8 on his field goals. The key guy for Kentucky really all year, and you've seen it today. Made the last 4 field goals. 15:09 and counting in the game. Here we go with Kentucky. The 31 gets it to 10. Davion Mintz, who rolls it back to 31, is Kellen Grady. Here's a shot for 2, and it's good. Dang it. 61-56, Bama down. Not that the Wildcats are winning, but Bama's losing. Anyway, 7-0 run in the last minute or so. Here's a layup, and Alabama able to answer, make it back to a 3-point game. 14-25 and counting. They blow a whistle. He gets a shot off. It's no good anyway. I guess I call a foul. Noah Gurley on that last shot for Alabama, by the way. At Rupp Arena, it's 61-58, 14 minutes to play. Kentucky with it. Shibu gets it and steps back. Grady with a shot for 3. 19 points for Kellen Grady today. He's 5 of 6 on his field goals. Here's a shot for 3. Almost had it there. Almost got a steal as Kentucky gets the rebound. Charles Bediako on 10 for Kentucky. Got a good mismatch here. Or matchup. Grady blocked. Keon Ellis. Oh, Kentucky able to get the rebound again. Are you kidding me? Oh. Oh. I don't deserve crab legs. Kentucky leads now by 9 points, their largest lead of the day. Oh, come on, Crimson Tide. Come on. Uh-oh. How does that happen? Grady wasn't even ready to grab the ball. He dropped it. He picked it up and was able to still get the shot off. 22 points for Grady. FDZ Yogurt says Grady wasn't paying attention. He still made it. I think he meant Brady, but okay. Kentucky with it. Gets it for three, and it's no good. It's rebounded. Kentucky picks it up. They blow a whistle. Dante Allen, I think, was the guy on the side to try to make the shot there. I'm sorry, that was Davion Mintz, number 10. I was looking at 11 here. James Rojas was in on that defense. Jacob Toppin with 9 points today. He goes to the line for a free throw or so. He's shooting 2. First one good. Make it a 10-point game. Kentucky is doing good since they're missing 2 key point guards. That is true. The second one is good. If you're Alabama now, you have to hit some threes, cut the deficit. You have time. You got to pick it up defensively. 15-2 run in the last 3.5 minutes for Kentucky. Alabama got to shake this off here. Bediako gets it back out. Here's 3. No good. $11:47 to play. 10 rebounds for Shibwe. Working. Good defense showing for Alabama. Here's a shot for 2, and it's good. Well, 71-58 right now. Kentucky up, number 4 team in the country, leading at home over the 25th ranked Crimson Tide with 11 minutes to play. 4th? What did I say? Did I say 14? I meant 4. Oscar is being a beast with rebounds as usual. Yeah, I've seen him play. He's pretty good. He's got 21 double-doubles. Yeah.
Ours is open until 10.
Okay.
Hometown Service is the company to follow when you need an electrician. Our guys do it all. We install ceiling fans, replace light fixtures, and add out. If you need an electrician you can trust, call Hometown Service.
Kentucky gonna win it all next season. They are gonna have Shaden Sharp, C.J. Frederick, and those are two excellent three-point shooters. Yeah, they're definitely gonna bring a lot back. They could win it all this year, for all we know. I mean, they're number 4 right now. They're pulling away with this game here. They could very much and most likely win the SEC and run the table in the tournament. If you're Alabama, you got 11 minutes to play, a little over that. You got to play some defense, set a good tone, and score. They're working inside, and it goes out of bounds. I think Shackelford got his hands on it there. Or Holt, I'm sorry. Usain Holt is a freshman from Tacoma, Washington. Gets back outside, wide open three. Good. Come on. 0 points in the last 4 minutes for the Tide. It's 10-14. Driving inside. A little push off. They save the loose ball. Here's a three, and it's not high enough. It hits the rebound or hits the rim for a rebound. Working three. Oh, come on. You have to make those. Here's one. Oh. Just having a hard time hitting the threes. Hitting anything now. Going to be Kentucky and Auburn in the SEC championship. I would agree. I mean, they're really the only two complete teams in the SEC right now. Oh, threw it right to him. We're going back with it. Shackelford gets it to his man. He stays in, saves it, gets right back to Shackelford for three, and he's got it. The Tide are back in it now. 9 minutes to play, down 13. Yeah, I mean, Kentucky was going on like a 12-0 run? Something like that. I mean, they just shut down. We missed all 5 of those 3-point. Yeah. And we missed 5 in a row. The Shackelford hit this one, though, which helps. But, again, got to contain Kentucky, play them really well inside, and just cover them. I mean, they're literally just letting them stand there wide open on the court.
People assume these photo shoots are easy, just like they assume they can't afford great insurance. Oh, I caught him. They were not happy. Oh, they paid a whole lot. Because makes a sum of up. What is this?
Texas Tech and Texas are also on. Okay. Florida beating Auburn by 3 right now. I gotta tune into that too. What's up, Fireball? What's going on, buddy? Kentucky with it. Goes up. Oh, just let him have it. Come on, Bama. Hey, we need a basket. Come on. Good grief. Just saying, I mean, how hard? No, I know. These players work hard, and it's not easy, but I just don't – they got off to the best start. It's really the defense just getting away. Here's a wide open, and it goes out of bounds on Kentucky, so Alabama will retain possession. Airball. What's that from? Oh, I didn't know if you were – I mean, I've heard it, but, like, I didn't know if it was also from a movie.
No, that was an airball.
Yeah. Here's 3. Yes! Let's go. Alabama cuts the deficit to 12 now. Keon Ellis, first 3-point made since the first half, back around 9 minutes left then. Working with it, number 10 for Kentucky, drives in, hesitates, gets a block. It's blocked, and Shackelford picks it up. Shackelford working. He steps back. He fires to a man. 5 blocks today for the Tide, 3 for the Cats. Goes up, no good. Rebounded and picked up by the Tide. They wrestle for it, and it goes out. Oh, this will have to be reviewed. It might have to. I don't know who pushed it out. (76-64). Tide trying to come back. Huh? Yeah. Hold on. I'm All right, folks, I'm back. This game is back on too. 76-64. Alabama trying to come back a little bit after being up very big. You know, I mean, they were only down 1 point at the end of the first half, but they had such a good run. Working with it now. Layup. No good. They get a floater in there. Make it a 10-point game. 6:44 to play. (14 rebounds on offense for the Tide. Playing some good inside defense, but they're able to get past it. Davidson with it now. Bediako was in there. Oh, man. What? Here's 3. Yes! Got it. Had to be what? Which one? Betty. Yeah. Charles Bediako. I get what you're getting at, though. Okay. Just going to color commentate this now. But let me put it to you this way. It is 80-71. Alabama is doing great offensively, but the problem, they got to play some defense. It doesn't matter if you're making up for points if you keep giving up points. It just doesn't work. Here's a shot. Missed. Jameson, take it back. Show that camera shot. Great game of round ball today, though. And 3 is fouled on for Alabama. Of course, is J.D. Davidson. He's going to go to the line here. He's got 4 points today, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. 4:53 to go. Come on. Down by 9. They need 3 threes to tie it up. Of course, they won't really need that after these. First one is good. Free throws. FDZ Yogurt says, I hope Oscar gets another 2020 game this season so he beats the record. He has tied it at 5 right now. That's very impressive. He's been a great player, I'm telling you. Let's see if he gets this next one, and he does. So 80-73. 4:53 to play. 6 of 8 on the free throws today for the Tide. 14-17 on Kentucky. Obviously showing quite a few fouls that have held Alabama back. And a takeaway. No, Bediako lost the ball. Kentucky gets it back. Oh, come on. What? Whatever. 4:27 to play. Here's a shot for 3. It was a what? A 4-pointer? No. It was a negative. It's called a negative pointer. .408, Bama ball down 10. Kevin Grady with the season high today at 25 points. Davidson works back out. Wide open 3. No good. Rebounded by the Tide. Picked up. Layup is no good. Good inside defense there for the Cats. Oh, come on, Bama. Come on. Working around the perimeter. Hesitates. Pass back. Goes inside. Playing some good inside defense for Bama, and he gets lucky there. There's no way. I'm just saying, they were all over him. I'm not taking anything away, but man. Come on, for 3. No good. Rebounded by Kentucky. 3 minutes to play. It's a 2-half game. Come on. $12-point deficit with 2:40 to go. Alabama on defense right now, trying to get the ball back. They cannot let up any more points. What?
Did you ask me to bring you a tray?
Everyone gets a free new Samsung Galaxy S22 with the Galaxy trade-in. Any year, any decision. With no fees or minimums and no overdraft fees, making with Capital One is the easiest decision in the history of decisions. Even easier than this. You got to be even easier than that. With no fees or minimums and no overdraft fees, is making a decision. That's making a decision. What's in your
No. Bama's making it difficult for me. No, you're fine. I don't want to say that this game's over yet. I don't. You're right. Nate Oates better be chewing those guys out right now. Like, hey, get your head in the game. Let's go. He's really not a hard guy. I mean, he's pretty not soft, but he's not one to get really like ticked off. He's yelling is never the answer. What'd you say? Oh no! I mean, Nate Oates has done an amazing job. I mean, a ranked match.
Saturday afternoon CBS game with Alabama
Is
not football.
Right. Yeah, you're right. They're never really that high, this high in the rankings at 25. Well, I mean, they started out the season around like 14, I thought, at some points. But because of, yeah. Okay. It's Bama's ball. They're down here 12 points, 2.5 to play. FDZ Yoger says they still come back with threes. Well, that's what my grandmother was saying, but they gotta. Kentucky's defense is good, though. Oh, there's a dunk. What a blown whistle. And one. 2-1. They get it. 10-point game. Let's go. That's what we need. A little bit. Hey, we need a basket. Come on, Noah Gurley. 11 points today. 5 of 8 on his field goals. Here's his free throw. It's up. It's good. Now, if they could hit 3 threes for 9 points, they could tie it. Probably be late in the game here. 2 minutes to go. Just over. Blown whistle, 2:08. Ooh. Oh, they got golf up next after this. There you go. Oh, Genesis Invitational or something like that? I'm sorry? Kentucky with it, 2:04 to play. Sheboy goes up, and it's no good. Thank God. I know what I'm missing. Let me go get a hat. Hold on. Be right back.
You're all at?
Yeah.
That's important.
Put it on backwards.
All right. Free throw. Missed. He got that first one. 157. And Kentucky still has the ball here. Houndstooth. Play some defense. Play some defense. What? I heard the buzzer. A minute and a half to play. Alabama working. Going in. Slam dunk. Let me give, out of fairness, Kentucky has 88. Bama now 78. 10-point game. Oh, this game is pretty good, though. 110. Bama needs to get a turnover here. Get a stop. Don't give anything up. Here's 3. No good. Oh, whoa. What? That's called assisting. Shackelford for 3, no good. Bediako with a rebound. Back to Shackelford. He got that 3. 43 seconds to go. Okay. $90-81. Back to a 9-point game for maybe the 4th time today. Was that not basket interference?
No.
That
Rebound.
it was a rebound, yeah. I think that isn't that called goaltending?
No, not when it's your own team.
Oh, okay. Not when it's your own team. Well, I wasn't asking that. That was this guy in the comments. And I'm like, there's a term for that. Goaltending? But I guess that's only when it's your own?
No.
Or when it's the opponent?
When it's the other team.
Okay. Defense, yeah.
Yeah. It's called an assist.
Oh, yeah. It's so bad rebounding. He said it was in the perimeter. Yeah, but it's basket interference.
Who asked that question?
FDZ Yogurt is what his name is.
I don't know.
Yeah. I don't care. I prefer. He says defense is goaltending, offense is basket interference. Yeah.
Research that one.
Basket interference. If I find that, that's like a flagrant. That's a thing. Hold on. This is when a basket interference violation is called against the defending team. So it's offense. Or no, it's against. So it's for the defensive side. Okay.
When you're on offense and you put the ball up and another offensive player helps it go in,
Yeah.
it's not a penalty of any kind.
Ooh, this game's over. This game is over.
Well,
19.4.
if you weren't listening to your grandma.
Right. Right. Oh. Okay. It's going to be Kentucky ball with 19.4. Oh, no. They're literally going to kill this clock. Congratulations to Kentucky, though. Oh, that's not an easy place to go and win, let alone compete. I mean, I'm just happy Alabama, kept it close. They were up by one at the half, 48 to. Right. Going to Rupp and losing. I mean, they beat Kentucky, and it's hard to beat the same team twice in 1 year, too. Think about that. Kentucky did lose to Alabama earlier. Like a few weeks. Huh? That's not funny. We beat them this year. That's fair. Congrats to the Wildcats. The final score 90-81 overall. How I would say this game went down. I mean, just some fouls, especially late there, kind of held Alabama back. Bediako hit all of his field goals, had 6 points, but Keon Ellis had a heck of a game, probably the best he's had in his career there with 28 points. Second highest scorer for Bama was Shackelford. Kevin Grady, or is it Kevin Grady? No, Kellen Grady. 25 points. Sheboy with 21 points. Overall, Kentucky just was able to outscore Alabama and just put up the points there. I mean, Kentucky handled the better pressure, like the pressure that Alabama had put on Kentucky. Kentucky was able to handle it. And when the pressure was on Alabama and the Tide and Nate Oates, they just were not able to finish the game. But I like this team. I know they're great. They're going to bounce back. You still got the SEC tournament. I think Bama's clearly going to drop out of the rankings. But, it is what it is. They'll drop to 17-10, 7-7 in conference play. Kentucky goes to 22-5, 11 conference wins, 3 conference losses. And again, overall, you look at the team stats. Field goal percentage, Kentucky won that category. They hit their field goals more. They were better clearly on their three-pointers. I mean, Bama was 14 of 40. Could not hit the three really at all. And they had more fouls. 9 turnovers for the Tide. 7 for Kentucky, who had 7 steals to Bama's 6. 5 blocks for the Tide, 3 for the Cats. Just overall more fouls for Alabama. Just too many errors. So, yeah, overall, but I give credit to Kentucky. I think they had a great game. They had a great game plan. Yeah, I know we beat them earlier in the season, but so part of this I would say was maybe a revenge factor for Kentucky. In some ways. Well, no, hold on now, y'all are messing me up. We lost to Kentucky. Who we beat Baylor, we beat Gonzaga. We beat teams like that. We didn't beat Kentucky. Kentucky did. FDZ is right. 66-55. I got it right here. I'll prove it to you. Hold on. Let me show you. Crimson Tide basketball. Look. Here's the first game against Kentucky. That was at home. That was a loss. And then today, 90-81. So, but again, Kevin Grady with 25 points, the lead scorer for Kentucky, 9 of 16 on his field goals. No free throw attempts for him. Keon Ellis hit 1 of 1 on his free throws. He had 28 points. But again, late in the game, the pressure was on. Rupp Arena was loud, getting intense, and you got to give Kentucky credit. All the credit really in the world. In rebounds, Sheboy had 14 for Kentucky, led the team. Davidson had 7, 4 on defense, 3 on offense, 8, by the way, for Sheboy on defense, 6 on offense, and in assists, Kevin Grady led with 3 assists for Kentucky. Davidson had 5 for Alabama. And again, I always look at the team stats, and this is kind of where I see it. The fact that Alabama had more turnovers and not as many rebounds and could not hit threes, that's what held them back, especially getting the ball turned over 9 times and having only a 35 3-point percentage just kind of held them back. And it was tough. They kept it close at the end of the first half. FDZ says it here, 47-46. And when I see that, I'm not too worried about Alabama. I was worried at halftime. I'm like, okay, we're playing them close. That's great. But truly in my mind, I was like, holy cow, you got to pick things up. And they did in ways, but, man, they had like a, 9-0 run, 10-0 run towards the end of the game. Kentucky did. Overall, they just could not get Kentucky wouldn't go away. Their offense was a bit too much, and they played some good defense at the end of the game. And Alabama even had some shots there, but their defense gave up and cost them the game overall. But again, 90-81, the Wildcats at Rupp, like always, pretty much winning there at home, but getting their second win over the Tide this season. So. Anyway. I'm gonna get out of here, folks. Kentucky's that team, though. They're that team for March Madness, really. But I love you guys. I'm gonna get out of here. Jesus loves you. He's got a great plan. Remember that. Please like, comment, and subscribe right here to Ballard Sports Media for more sports content. And until next time, folks, Ballard Sports Media checking out. Y'all have a good one. Love you. And as always, roll Tide. Roll. I love you.
All that to say, we about to roll with the Tide.